you risk slipping off like that. Alright, let's try again. I've got enough time in me to do like one other, if I finish this run, one other run. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna turn the electric blanket on as well, be right back, so that when I go to bed it's warm. Also use Okay, let's try again. Okay. Alright, let's see how this run goes. Bless RNG, it goes okay. I just want to get a run up to Spirit Hover and then even past it. Again, get past Spirit Hover, and when I get to Gerudo Training Ground, I'm just gonna do a buffered weird shot. I mean, a normal buffered weird shot, rather. Holy crap, what is Neko doing here? This is absolutely insane! What the hell is he doing? Oh my goodness. This is absolutely nutty. Yo, what's up, Jordan? How you going, mate? Sorry, I was watching a video on Twitter. But that's absolutely insane. Holy fuck. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Jordan. Alright, let's go again. No memes. Well, plenty of memes, but like, you know, memes in chat I can allow, but just no memes in a run. Or memes. Or memes and skill. Yeah, that's probably a good compromise to everything. I still need to look at what Croc sent me, how to do like pillar bridge clip. You just line up for a much better angle than what I currently do. The way I currently do it, when you get onto the bridge, your angle isn't completely straight. So I have to kill the side hops earlier than what I see most runners do. And again, it's not the worst, but not ideal. All memes and all skill. That's what I meant, like my angle isn't completely straight such that I have to like stop him, otherwise I'll side hop off. Whereas other runners I see like do like at least 3 side hops and then maybe even a 4th one, grab the rupee and just shuffle off. But I have to do it. I have to do like 2. Oh, thanks, Jordan. Not really feeling the Fortnite tonight. Left side. I don't really like coming from the left side of that girl either. I don't know why it happens, but I guess I've adjusted for both scenarios when they do happen. Excuse me. This is so boring. I've never played PUBG or Fortnite or anything like that. Jordan, but it's definitely something I should give it a whirl one day, just so I can say that I've done it. Alright. Let's keep it going. Alright, let's see how this run goes. If this run dies like early, we could play some Sonic Mania, because I got that as a gift. And I figured we'd play through Sonic Mania for a couple of streams on as a casual game, and then next week hopefully we can start Persona. I'm not sure how long it'll take to finish Sonic Mania, but hopefully not that long. I'm not the most well-versed when it comes to Sonic games, but I'd be keen to give it a go. I mean, it was a free code I got, so I figured, why not? You get ruined? Nah, fair enough, Jordan. I have a workmate who plays PUBG a fair bit with like his mates out of work. I think like a couple of nights a week they'll just jump on a almost a dick sword. Damn it, Aggie, why? Discord. And they'll just play for like a couple of hours and then he'll head to bed. I can imagine those type of games would be a lot more fun with like a group of friends. It was the same, like I remember when I used to play COD a little bit, like my mates and I got really into Black Ops 2 at one point, and we play like every night. For like, you know, a couple of hours, like 2 hours or something. This was before like streaming and everything, so I used to do that with them all the time. These days, though, most of my nights are either taken up by badminton, stream, or, you know, spending time with Mrs. Mika and fam whenever I can. Holy crap, Harley, that's a pretty hectic, gross get-up time. Yikes. Where you flying to? Yeah, when you're playing with mates, it can make any, like, mundane-ish game seem actually pretty interesting. Not to say that, like, PUBG or, like, the COD multiplayer component were mundane, but it could. Ooh, okay. How long's the flight for, Harley? From where you are to North Carolina? Down in the corner. Sweet. Oh, we dived. Oh my gosh, holy shit. The level 99 Weeb with the hose. Dude, thank you so much, Weeb. Welcome everyone from Weeb's stream. I am MikamiHero, and today we are doing some Ocarina of Time speedruns. The category we're running is called No Item Manipulation / No Wrong Warp. Yo, Weeb, how you going, mate? Thank you so much for the host, dude. How was your stream? Were you doing more Cuphead? I've been good, man. Can't complain. Life's been busy, but going well, going well. Yo, Kyle, thank you for the good luck and for the host. Yeah, more Cuphead. Nice, nice. What category you running these days? Oh no, that's gotta suck. I had that feeling, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Get a world record and you'll donate me your millionth dollar. So that means your millionth $1 line? Okay, I'm down. Hell yeah, let's go. It happens, dude. I've killed runs at like the Ganon fight in like some of my OOT runs. I'm just like, oh, cool. Like, nice. Thanks, Ganon. Yo, what's up, Cad? How are you? Oh, thanks, Fire. Glad you enjoyed it. It was something really quick. It was something really quick that I whipped up together. Just wanted to document the trip because why not, right? Just kind of wish I could stay a bit longer, but you know, it is what it is. Life has its things that crop up every now and again. That if there's one thing I've learned about vlogging, Fire, it's you really should only do it when you feel like it. Like, you know, before the ASM vlog, I hadn't vlogged in like 6 months, but I was like, you know what? ASM's coming up. I want to get back into vlogging every now and again when something interesting happens in my life. Let's go. But yo, Weeb, when's OOT? Oh shit, that was interesting. I'm not gonna go for that again this time, Baron. I normally go for that backwalk super slide, but if I'm on like PB pace, I'm not gonna bother. You've been playing Rando in your free time. Nice. How's the Rando been treating you? Like sooner than I think. Ooh, alright, alright. Hell yeah. Let me know, Weeb, if you need some like direction on like what category to pick up, or like what tutorials to look at and things like that. I'll be more than happy to give you a hand, mate. Because it can get very, very confusing at the beginning, because like OOT's got like a ton of platforms, a ton of shit as well. Like a ton of categories to run and things like that. Screw it, bingo. There's also that option as well, Weeb. Because you've been playing a fair bit of Rando. You could also try bingos at one point as well. Yeah, like so many different categories you can pick up, and like so many different, like few different platforms you can play on as well. I feel the same way as well with Resident Evil 4. I wanted to pick that up at one point, but like, you know, you can play on like, you know, PC, and then even on PC you can choose between like, you know, 30 or 60 FPS and things like that. And then there's like, you know, oh shit! Oh, that was close. But, you know, when I played through Resident Evil 4, it was, you know, on the GameCube. And, like, you know, I've asked a few runners around, and they told me that, like, the GameCube version is, like, one of the hardest to run. Hey, Nintendo. Why are people illegally This is so true. Yeah, Weeb. There's like, if you go to like speedrun.com and look up the leaderboards for Resident Evil 4, there's like, you know, they splinter them into like their different consoles, and then within like PC, they split it between like 30 and 60 FPS and things like that. And then there's like obviously new game plus, that sort of thing. Their leaderboards, I think, are a lot more granulated than OOT is. To be fair, OOT doesn't really need that much granulation within like the platforms. It's really just the amount of categories we've got that can be pretty full on. Like if I go to Resident Evil 4 now, yeah, like if you go to just new game like Weeb, there's like PC, HD console, SD console, PC save and quit, and then under each is like the difficulties. But then there's like 3 tabs: new game plus. But like under HD console, I guess they bundle like, from what I can tell, PS4, 360, Xbox One, Wii, PS3. SD console is, I guess, just GameCube, but I imagine PS2 would probably fall under this as well. I heard the PS4 versions, like the PS2 versions, like arse. Yeah, like under PC, like you've got time without loads, time with loads, and the frame rate as well. It's absolutely ridiculous. If I was gonna run RE4, I'd probably just run on like one of the console platforms. I don't even know. I've got it on GameCube. I wouldn't mind trying it out on GameCube, but I think the tutorial is the tutorial that I've seen is for like PC. So, Resident Evil 4 fire. But then there's like Assignment Ada. I forgot about that. Then there's like Separate Ways. Yeah, I heard about that, weeb. Yeah, like, out of all the games that I've considered speedrunning, and like, you know, not just as like a meme, but like legit seriously considered, the 2 games I've considered really serious are Majora's Mask and RE4. I'll need to look into those one day. No, I didn't, Lacrimo. Was it any good? Yeah, weeb? It has, Varant. It's absolutely intense. It's the one with like the greenish, blackish cover, right, Lacrimo? But I've picked up like 2 new speed games this year. One of my goals was to learn a new speed game, and I picked up 2. Granted, they were fairly short, but they were fun. Link's Awakening, any percent, and Mario Tennis Tournament Cups. Mario Tennis is so like RNG based though. You just gotta pray you don't get Bowser, Donkey Kong, Yoshi or Birdo in Star Cup. Yoshi and Birdo you can deal with, but they're really annoying to deal with. It's actually a lot of fun, weeb. Yo, what's up, Akana? How you going, mate? Yeah, what's your goal? It's a lot of fun as well, weeb, but like I said, it really just comes down to like, okay, who am I gonna get in Star Cup? I could do a run of Mario Tennis after this if you guys are keen. Like if this run dies early or something, we can do some Mario Tennis. I think I've still got my splits open. Med School, okay, Akana. What's the ETA on Med School at the moment? You want to, yeah, because like my current PB is an offline run, but I wouldn't mind doing a live run of it. Splish. Most of them I think can't. You can trigger the cutscene in Void. There could be a few exceptions, I'm not sure though. But for all the ones that I've seen, yeah. The basic strat, weeb, is you pick Baby Mario and just go ham. And then, like I said, you just want to pray you don't get like I said, you just pray you don't want to get like one of the power characters. Gotcha, Okana. Gotcha. Well, hopefully it goes well, man. Yeah, I gotta see this. Okay, if this run dies, we'll switch to Mario Tennis for a bit. But holy moly, does Mario Tennis wear out on my controller. I might need to switch to the other GameCube controller I've got. Just so I don't ruin my OT one playing Mario Tennis. It sounds sad, but oh my goodness. Okay, gotcha, Aggie. Makes sense, makes sense. Like, if I go to the Mario Tennis leaderboards, for Mario Tennis 64, Tournament Cups single VC, I am second last, boys. I wasn't last, so I was like, yes. Gotcha, Aggie, gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. I have a couple of GameCube controllers, Fire. I was just like, don't be last, and we're good. I do the same with Miku. Yeah, just having a spare controller or two, that way you keep, like, at least for me, Lacrima, like, my main speedrun controller only dedicated for speedruns, and then I've got, like, a GameCube controller that I just use for casual play. Yo, what's up, Smoker? How you going, mate? Tell you what, though, my mate Decidius still has the VC world record. I was in stream when he did that. Oh, man, I haven't seen Dyson so long. He used to do OOT races with me, like, all the time, but he went off the grid, and I just haven't heard from him since. Like, I used to have him on, when I used to have Skype, he was on Skype all the time. He's in my Discord server, I'm pretty sure, but he just hasn't been jumping on Discord much either. Ooh, nice, Smoker. Best of luck with that, dude. Stream's been going great, man. There was one run I was like about 30 seconds ahead going into GDG Choose, and I had 20 seconds to save on that split, and I thought to myself, fuck it, I'm gonna do an unbuffered weird shot, and I kept failing it over and over again. So if this run looks promising at, if this run is saving any shred of time at GDG Choose, I'm just gonna buffer it. I'll take a time save and not have it save all the way in order just to get in order not lose another 20 seconds there, because that was painful. And then I screwed up Spirit Hover. No, Spirit Hover itself was fine, but I walked too far up the seam, and then I tried to shuffle down and I failed it. I slid off, so this run, if things are going well, I'll just play it relatively safe. We also finally learned Naruto cutscene skip. But I said to myself, I'm not gonna go for it until, like, I really need to. And my justification is, if I'm saving any less than 15 seconds going into Naruto, I will go for it. Other than that, though, I won't risk it. And I definitely won't be going for Naruto cutscene skip in, like, runs or, in races or marathons. I just don't want to risk saving 15 seconds and then potentially losing 6.5 in a race or a marathon run. A PB pace for, like, you know, PB attempts will go for it. When that shit kept wrecking runs. Oh yeah. My old dungeon days, another trick kept ruining my run, Smoker, and that was Bolero. Deathless Bolero, because we didn't understand it at the time. And then one day I just kept losing runs that, like, I asked a few people when we looked into it. Man, Deathless Bolero was nasty. It was just a lot of misinformation spread about that trick. And then, I'm glad we finally got to, like, the bottom of, like, why it was failing when it did and how to prevent it. Deathless Bolero, yags. No, good, mate. But no, it turns out with Mario Tennis, though, most people run on OG N64. I wouldn't mind picking up a cart for OG N64 Mario Tennis, like, Japanese cart. Because the NTSC J carts are actually, like, really cheap. And to be fair, you don't really need to read the text when you're playing Mario Tennis, so I'd have the original copy. Yeah, no worries, Smoker. Good luck on your practice, buddy. Oh, I was not paying attention. And I got debated. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit me. Holy shit. I was like, uh-oh. As long as he doesn't peg a flame at me when I'm going through that door, I'm happy. He's done it before, and then I just get knocked back onto the other side as the door shuts on me, and I'm like, oh, cool, thanks, game. Appreciate it. Nice, bonk maker. Nah, it may seem like a massive meme, but the Mario Tennis run is actually like really fun. Gameplay first try. Nice. You lucky man. Smash. What got me into it? One of my goals this year, Smoker, was to pick up a new speed game. And I remember one of my mods, Decidius, he used to run Mario Tennis back in the day. He just picked it up randomly. And I just thought to myself, you know what, out of like sports games, the only type of sports games I enjoy are like tennis games. So I figured Mario Tennis, let's try this. It's actually kind of fun. But it is seriously RNG though, Smoker. You don't want to get any power-based characters, Yoshi or Birdo, in Star Cup. You can deal with them, but it makes it so much more difficult. Bowser and DK because they're power-based characters. And Yoshi and Birdo because they're speed-based. Which means they'll get everything back. If you don't get the characters you want to get in like Star Cup, like Mario, Luigi, Peach, and like Daisy. That's like the dream. Oh, Waluigi. That's like the dream lineup in Star Cup. Yeah, kinda. I've been looking after myself a lot more this year. I actually weighed myself when I went back to my parents' place actually before graduation, guys. Because I don't have a scale here. I don't keep track of like my actual weight. For me, it's just more like how do I feel, you know, health-wise, not weight-wise. It's more just, you know, general health, how do I feel. Yeah, I checked the scale, guys. I've lost about 10 kilos since I started just eating better. So just keep it up and hopefully we'll lose a bit more. Didn't get much for a fire, like $8. No, like I'm not dissing people who keep track of Evolve, like far from it. I think just for me, it's like, I guess I've got other metrics to gauge about how I feel. Or like how progress is going, if that makes sense. Oh, hell yeah, Vol. Let's go, buddy. Yo, Cam, dude. One sec. Cam with the 25 months in a row. Dude. Thank you so much. Welcome back, man. Happy 25 months. How you going? So good to see ya. It was good to see you at ASM as well, buddy. Hope all is well. Yeah, exactly, Vol. But like, I think I had a fair few people message me privately about like what they can do to like start watching their weight And I always tell them that you should not think of it as weight, but more just your general health. Because if your general health you look after, your weight will kind of just follow. Like, you know, you start eating better, start getting more regular exercise, then your body will just kind of naturally follow. You're like, okay, I'm getting into a new cycle now. This is good. But my other piece of advice for people who are wanting to like get back on track with their health, is just to not overcomplicate it. Like in the sense that, like, you know, you don't have to like count absolutely every single calorie, measure every single macro with your diet, unless you really want to. But if you're just getting into like trying to get in shape again, just keep things simple. You know, in terms of food, whole foods. You know, your your veggies. I don't eat, surprisingly, I don't eat much meat nowadays. If anything, it's just fish. Like, you know, lean chicken and things like that will go a long way. Tea is also really, really good. If you think water's boring, go for some tea. That as well, yeah. I also try to get up every 45 minutes. Because I work as a developer, I'm sitting around on my ass most of the day. Just, you know, every 40 minutes I'll get up, go for a walk. Even if I'm not going anywhere, I'll just, you know, walk to the kitchen and then walk back. But I will say this now, and I know I've said this a lot on stream. When you're trying to look after your health, your diet is like 80% of it. I said this to someone yesterday at badminton. You can train like Michael Phelps, but eat like shit, and you probably won't see much of a difference. But you can train pretty moderate to like, you know, medium intensity, but eat like really, really well, and you'll notice a difference like straight away. Unfortunately, just because you exercise a lot or you start getting into your exercise doesn't mean you can just eat whatever you want either. I have a friend who's a personal trainer from back at school, and he always tells his clients, your abs are made in the kitchen. Because, you know, one of his common, like, you know, when people hire him as a personal trainer, they're always like, you know, oh man, I want a six-pack to look good for summer. So he always just tells them that, you know, your abs are made in the kitchen. Like, you know, you eat well, you'll be fine. And when he told me that, I'm like, huh, he has a very good point there. I don't know why I never went to him for like personal training. I guess because I didn't want to impose, you know, being a mate and all. I'm like, oh, you probably have like actual customers you need to like look after. That's the thing as well, Vol. Like I said, everything just kind of follows. Like, I have so much more energy these days. Especially when I was a delegate like coordinating like Rubik's Cube comps, like standing around for the whole day, you know, and making announcements, making sure everything's running to schedule. By the end of it, I'd feel exhausted. But then when I started looking after myself, by the end of a cubing comp, I was feeling fine. A bit sleepy because I woke up early, but I wasn't like sore. Yeah, like, when you're younger, it absolutely, like, you can get away with it, like you said, Baron, for sure. But as you get older, it kind of catches up to you. Oh, I saw that, Lacrimo. Thank you so much, buddy. Really, really appreciate it. Could you do me a massive favor and send me the different sizes as well, if possible? And then, just tell me how much you want for it, and I'll clear it with PayPal. It looks amazing, by the way, Lacrimo. Thank you. I'll upload it right after stream ends. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait. Thank you so much, Lacrimo. All the artists that help me, Val, work so freaking fast. It's absolutely nuts. Yo, what's up, Zelda Blade? How you going? Long time no see. Speedrunning emotes. I love seeing like some of the meme type of speed runs that people do. Like, They'll eat, like, see how fast I can eat like a pizza, or go to the grocery, go to the grocery store or something. I think that, you know, if you can make it a bit of fun, why not? Yo, what's up, Vampire? How you going, buddy? The 50 nugget challenge. Oh man, like Macca's chicken nuggets. Oh, you have Zelda Blade? Hell yeah. How are you finding it so far? Are you serious? I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty incredible, Smoker, that they actually went to all that effort. Yeah, no worries, Aggie, all good, mate. No, that's great, Zelda Blade. Hey, PB's a PB, man. Don't undermine it. That's awesome. As long as you're having fun, mate, that's the most important thing. It goes, Vampire. Fair. Oh dear, this angle. I think we'll be fine. Thanks, Lacrimo. But yeah, just message me as well, Lacrimo, how much you want for the emote. And I'll clear it like straight after stream. What is cheese? I am a big sucker for cheese, Lion. But these days I've cut back on it a fair bit. Oh, it happens, Zelda Blade. Speedruns can be very, very nasty to us if we're not careful. I was gonna say, why can't this prick just jump off? Oh dear. Yeah, exactly, Zelda Blade. You just know that. Get a run where everything kind of works out well and you'll nail it. It's always good to have that feeling with runs where you're like, okay, all I have to do is just nail a few things and we're good. Yeah, new boat skip has been pretty MVP. It's definitely made it a lot easier for people learning it. Zelda Blade. I remember a lot of people just outright wouldn't do boat skip because of how complicated the setup was. But then with like new boat skip and like, it's a lot more accessible. Well, that just reminds me, I'm getting up at like 6 tomorrow to go for a swim. I'm gonna try and make Thursdays my my get up early and go for morning exercise days. I did it last week and it was like, I felt really good after. I had so much energy. Well, I just felt not really a lot of energy. I just felt really awake when I got to work. But I don't like to do it too often because I still like to make my exercise in the evening. But Thursdays I like to make it in the mornings because sometimes I will spend most of my Thursdays I go to Mrs. Mika's place. Just feel like spending time with her. Fuck. Let's go sidewalk a little bit more and we're good. Might be. You control it too? What would you color it to be, Lacrimo? Oh, okay, we actually went over. speedruns. What's that? Speedruns, okay, is really just playing the game as fast as possible. You may have certain restrictions on like what you can and can't do in the run, but in general, that's what it is. Playing it as fast as possible. Gotta go fast. Oh, Lacrima. At ASM, there was like a stand where they were doing like custom plates for like different controllers. I think you would have really liked them. Yeah, pretty much, Kay. At the moment, I'm doing a speedrun of Ocarina of Time, and the category that we're running is called no item manipulation / no wrong warp. So it's just a restriction category. So yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment. And like, yeah, Ocarina of Time has like so many different ways you can speedrun it. It is a little bit Monka-esque Zelda Blade, yeah. I failed it in the worst way though. I had a fairy one time in a bingo. Oops. So, I thought I got it, and then the fairy just like insta-revived me. I'm just like, oh cool, thanks. Wasn't expecting that. You should finish it, Kay. It's a lot of fun. Just playing through this game casually, I reckon it'll be like amazing. Like, well, I guess for me, because I speedrun it now, I don't think I could play through it casually, but for anyone else who's never played like OOT or a Zelda game, I still recommend it to them all the time. Yo, what's up, Warp? 100% Hundo Glitchless is long. I've only done one run of Hundo Glitchless. Have I tried? No, I haven't done Rando yet, Zelda. I just haven't been able to find a time slot to stream for a significant amount of time to give me enough of a buffer to do it. If that makes any sense, what I just said. But I don't know how long a Rando's gonna take for me, so yeah. Nah, no worries, Kay. I appreciate that, buddy. Hopefully we helped in some way. And welcome. Uh, 1953 warp rules. I was set like almost 3 years ago though. I haven't done any percent since. Hey Moose, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hey Helio, I haven't seen you in ages, buddy. How you going? Yes and no warp rules. It's just been, it's not a category I enjoy too much, so, and for me, I'm really guided by what I'm enjoying at the time. So yeah, because, you know, my PB was with a really, really old route. It was before I did a non-GIM route, but at the same time, it's like I'm not really too big on GIM, so man. Oh, thank you, Glorious Liar. Appreciate it, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Ah, nice, Helio. How was that? Yeah, Zelda Blade, as Lacrima said. Those extra chews are just for Spirit Hover. By getting the... Oh, hang on. By getting those extra chews, you do waste up to 35 seconds. But it does mean, at least for me, I'm not as afraid when I get to Spirit Hover. Bingo! Nice. I'm glad you had a good time though, Helio. It's always good to get away for a bit, isn't it? It can warp rules, but it has to be a really good run. I think only a handful of people have done Kakarot in sub 19 time. So if I was gonna go for like sub 19, I'd probably switch to Gim, but like I said, man, it doesn't really interest me at this point. It is one of my goals this year for speedrunning to get to improve my 80% time, but it's something I'm gonna do like very last. I've got 2 other goals I want to hit first before I look at 80% again. Yeah, okay. There's like so many different glitches we've got with OOT. ASM was great, Helio. Thanks for asking. I had so much fun. Kind of wish I could have stayed a bit longer, but duty calls, I had to come home. Australian speedrun marathon warp rules happened over the last week. Thanks, Moose. Good. We actually have bombs this time. I can go for this. Cool. Wait. Thanks, Helio. Appreciate it, buddy. Yes, it is warp rules because I'm Australian. And this time I didn't walk as far up. Yo, what's up, dude? Well, how you going, mate? Yee. Okay. Ooh. How long did you go for, Helio, actually? The science. Oh, I'll never forget that, Lacrimo. I was like, let's try this. I'm not sure it was gonna work. The science. Didn't work, but in the name of science, we did it. Let's say, what? Ooh, a couple of bomb drops, which means I don't have to spawn the bloody pot. I get these ones in time. Yeah, 14's enough. I don't need to go for that pot. I probably could, but it doesn't really matter at this point. It's kind of on the way though, so it is a safety set. It's fine, it's fine. Does mean endgame's gonna be a bit tight, but whatever. You stayed in the castle, Helio. Nice. Hell yeah, buddy. Yeah. Karen. It's just an alternate way to do Spirit BK. Optimal statue climb versus optimal Spirit BK. I think you're losing like at most 5 or 6 seconds. So for like other runners, I really recommend trying that Spirit BK out, because here's the thing. If you fuck up the super slide for the normal Spirit BK skip, you lose a lot of time. If you screw up that hover there, it doesn't waste that much time to go for it again. Yeah, no worries, chill butter. Yeah, it's like very close, Aggie, absolutely. Yeah, Karen. If you're struggling with the super slide, take a look into the statue climb. It's actually not too bad. Just look up Spirit Temple statue climb, noIam/WW, and I know there's a few comparison videos. Yeah, for like most of us, we buffer like, at least for me, I buffer the super slide like crazy, so for me it doesn't really matter. Because I buffer the super slide like crazy, I may as well just go for statue climb. Lose a bit of time, but at least it's a bit more safe. Oh yeah, Karen. As of late, there's been a few things that have been found and everyone's just kind of like, holy shit, what is going on with this game? It is, hey. So much happens and you're just kind of like, oh. Don't pay, like you say, don't pay attention for like a week and then just new shit gets found. If you're comfortable doing it like that, Zelda Blade, then just keep doing it like that. I didn't pick up Spirit Temple BK skip on like the super slide until I actually had to do it. I ran a category called All Dungeons, and in All Dungeons, because you don't get ZL, you have to go for Spirit BK skip, you had to go for boat skip and all that. So at that point, I was kind of like, well, now I'm actually forced to do it, so I learnt it. Pretty much what Vol said. Oh, the day that happens, Aggie, will be a glorious day. Because it just, you know, the bigger implication is that we can equip Mirror Shield as Child. And maybe the same glitch could probably work for equipping Megaron Sword as Child. I don't know. Yeah, Child or Dungeons. That would be absolutely nuts. Child AD would actually be crazy if that was a possibility. Like, because, like, you know, because we got Child Dungeons as adult, we could have, like, Adult Dungeons as Child or something. I reckon that'd be sick. I reckon that'd be so cool. It does Zelda Blade, but it doesn't work for, like, shields. It has to be, like, a C item equipable. I reckon that'd be a fairly hard category, too. Child Dungeons, like, Adult Dungeons as Child. I reckon that'd be ridiculously difficult. A lot of fun, though. I would be really keen to see that. Or even better, if you just did all dungeons as child, like you said, you could just Ganondorf at the end. And then it would just be like, oh, any percent. Hello, Sky. Hope all is well today. You still need to equip it, as Moose said, Baron. So even if you could RBA it, you won't have any way to actually use it. But at that point, it kind of just makes it a bit redundant. Yo, what's up, Swarf? How you going, mate? What you technically should do, Gorpy, is fire hook shot right before it hits your shield, because as soon as it hits your shield, you can then she'll have moved a lot quicker. But I hook shot after. It's, I think, only slightly faster than if you don't do anything. But optimally, what you want to do is, as soon as she fires, and as soon as it's about to reach your shield, you hook shot, and then by the time you shield it, she'll fly to the next direction. You won't have to wait. Yes, I am, as denoted by the flag, okay. I reckon it'd be interesting, Habel. I reckon it'd be super interesting. Okay, so no gold, but we are saving time. The time we lost for statue climb, we gained back in that split. Oh, you're Australian as well, okay? Nice, nice. Hell yeah, buddy. Don't worry, Charles. A lot of us can't unhear that either. It makes you feel any better. Born and raised, lucky to represent. I wasn't born in Oz, but I grew up here and... I forgot that was a command, Vol. Fucked up Centerlink, motherfuckers. Oh my gosh. Now I'm surprised that isn't a command, Vol, in all honesty. We should. Nice, Havel. Nah, go for it, mate. I'm easy to bop. Rich is gonna be the hard one, so go for it. I believe in you, man. Especially if you're gonna be doing Gim route. I forgot that was the command we had for Juke. I totally forgot about that moves. Holy crap. Nice. Keep it up, Apple. Keep it up, man. I know you just started, so you got this, buddy. Tradies? Oh, the difference between tradies and corporate, Vol. I think that's the video you want. Yeah, he's back on N64. Feels bad. Well, you know who's a fucking shit cunt? Who? I only have it. Is that timestamped at that point, Vol? I'll make a command right now. Perfect. Speaking of perfect, that wasn't a perfect turnaround. Well, you know who's a fucking shit. It's such a perfect argument for how vulgar it is. Eating an onion in his butt. Oh my gosh, I'm picturing that right now. Wait. Oh, jeez. I've had worse fights though. Don't tell me I'm standing like on the chest. I'm standing behind it. Nope, in front of it. Sweet. Oh, bloody Stalfos. You know who's a fucking shit cunt? Stalfos. Saying that right now. Putting that out there. Ah, come on. Movement, please. Go slow. Yeah, yuck. This forest temple's been pretty bad so far. Yo, what's up, Scruffy? How you going, mate? Stalfos are pricks. Anyone who runs OT or has played through a bingo or something will know that Trollfos. A lot of people often ask me why I do that movement there, where I do the side hop and the side roll. That's because if you keep holding target as you climb that second ladder, you will have the perfect angle to backwalk. Oh yeah, equips and everything can save a ton of time, Zelda. As long as you know your equips well, you will inevitably save time. It's not as crazy as some other games when it comes to menuing, but it definitely makes a difference. Just knowing what you have to equip at certain times. Like, my equips still aren't optimal, but for like some categories where I know exactly what I need, it's generally okay. Like for No I Am, I generally know what I need at what point, but that'll just come with time. Yeah, I agree, Habble. They're literally worse than a gang of bogans. I can wholeheartedly agree with that sentiment. I'm just gonna get this health. I don't want to risk fighting these cunts. Then it would make a lot more sense, Lacrima. Oh my goodness, they ganged up on me. Shit! I was a little bit close. Not the best fight I've done, but... Stalfogans. Oh, that's incredible. Splish. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? Give me your money! I'll fucking shank ya! Every time they go for like a slash. Oh, someone has to make that a mod. An OOT Bogan edition. Every time the Stalfos go for a slash, they'll just say like some Bogan quote. Like, you gotta put down with them cocksuckers in there! And just like slash. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit my mouse, maybe. Oh, I could see. I would play that on stream. No lie. It looks okay, Kyle. Bless RNG, I can keep up this pace. As long as we don't get rock trolled either, bless RNG. Or just have Link act as a bogan. So every time he slashes, he just says, it's like, hey mate, you got a light? Oh, that would be incredible. Why have we not done this already, guys? This is like the best idea. Gotta put up with it. Gotta put up with these cunts. ROM hack time. Aussie Bogan edition. Oh man. Seriously, why is this not a thing? Yeah, I can't. Oh man, Habel. Why is this not a thing? Yeah, what's up, Meg? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Fine, pick me up a coldie. Oh my gosh, Val, you are definitely Aussie now. Oh my gosh. I remember when I was young, Vol, I watched Crocodile Dundee, and I think it was the second one. And like I had a fair few like fairly true blue Aussie friends at school. But then when I watched that, and there's a part where the guy's like, "G'day, my name's Nugget. You want a cold one?" I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't think you could get more Aussie than that. He's sitting on like a fucking esky and got like an Akuba on, and he's just like, "G'day, name's Nugget. You want a cold one?" I was like, yo, what's up, Nusha? How you going, buddy? Oh, wouldn't that'd be a pretty good meme, Papa. I'm not too bad, Nusha, can't complain. Put some snags on the Barbie. Oh man, I haven't had a barbecue in like a long time, actually. I asked, I'm gonna go visit my parents this weekend. I asked them if we're gonna have like a mini barbecue at home, get some sausages, get some fish, get some like wings, get some prawns, that's a good one. Make a salad, we got this. Yo, what's up, Mutant? How you going, mate? Alright, thank you so much for the host, Mutant. Hope your stream was good. Yo, no worries, Carl. Later, man. A classic Aussie dinner. Woolies chicken and coleslaw and a pack of 6 bread rolls. Oh. It's your classic Aussie dinner when you're feeling like lazy. Oh fuck you. See, Aussies know. When you're feeling super lazy and you don't want to cook, Woolies or Coles chicken, coleslaw and a pack of 6 bread rolls, and that's your dinner. And potato salad. And you've got leftovers for the next day. Whenever I used to go to a mate's place and they're like, you know, they're full-fledged Aussies, I swear that's what we had like a lot of the time. They're like, "You hungry, Rare?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah. What do you have?" They go, "We got some Woolies chicken, we've got some coleslaw, and we got a 6-pack of bread rolls." I'm like, I'm down. They're like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." I swear they wanted to ask at one point, like, "You don't eat like rice?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I eat rice. I'm Chinese, of course we'll eat rice," but like, when I'm at a friend's place, I'll just eat whatever they're having. It's true, Kay, it seriously is, and I've done it myself. There were some days after uni when I was like at school, I was just like, oh fuck, like, I really don't feel like cooking. Like, mum and dad are like, have gone traveling. And I asked Mrs. Meeker, I'm like, yo, well, I don't say yo to her, I'm just like, "Hi dear." I don't even say dear, I'm just like, "Hi Marjorie. Woolies chicken and like a salad." And she's like, "Yeah, that sounds good." And the best thing about Woolies chicken, guys, is they make 2 batches. They make 1 batch at lunch and 1 batch before dinner. If you can catch that time period when they're getting rid of their lunch batch and putting in their dinner batch, the lunch batch chickens are like half price. But they're trying to get rid of them. And sometimes I'll get there a bit early and they're like, "Alright guys, there's an announcement. The roast chickens are now half price." And sometimes when I get there, I'll buy 2. Then I've got leftovers for like days. It was like, I'm telling you, it's the classic Aussie. I'll call it Smoko, even though Smoko's morning tea. It's the Aussie Smoko, right there. Oh man, I could do that. I might do that sometime, just on my own, or like with Mrs. Mika's over. I'll be like, let's go to Woolies, get some chicken, get some bread rolls, get a coleslaw, and we're set. You have to, Varen. It sounds good, and it's actually fairly cheap. Like, the roast chicken's like $8. The coleslaw's like $6, and the pack of bread rolls is like $5. And then you've got yourself food for like at least 2 days. Okay, that's not completely against that line. I'm so sorry, Kay. Didn't mean to make you hungry, buddy. Oh, if only there was a Woolies I was open now. Yeah, there's like so much food. Oh, man. Or like the Woolies chocolate cakes for like birthday cakes. I remember having those at like mates' places as well. It's like my mate's birthday, we all go over, and his mum just gets like 2 Woolies cakes, like 2 Woolies chocolate mud cakes or something like that. And she put like a number on each one or something, and none of this like, you know, going to like Michelle's Patisserie and going fancy. Woolies cakes. Oh, the caramel flavor ones, yes. Absolutely, Kay. Yeah, Lacrimo. Woolies is a grocery chain. You've got Woolies, you've got Coles, you've got Aldi, A-L-D-Y. You've got, let me think. You've got Foodworks, which I haven't seen any around in Sydney. There was one back at home. You've got IGA. You got Friendly Grocer. I don't even know what else. Bilo? Is Bilo still a thing? Bilo. Why pay more? Was... Shit. Fucked up. Good old IGA. Yeah, I haven't been to a Foodworks in forever, Habble. Oh yeah, we do, hey! Okay, there's one in Sydney. I drive past it anytime I go to see Mrs. Mika and drive home. I'm like, oh, we have a Costco? Huh. You literally have a store called Friendly Grocer. Yeah, it's like a chain as well, Helio. Friendly Grocer. It surprised me, Lacrimo, because it's a pretty big sign as well every time I drive by, and I'm like, oh. If any of you's ever come to Oz to like live or stay for like a couple of weeks and you need groceries, Aldi, if you buy bulk. Aldi's really good if you buy bulk. Like if you're gonna buy like, you know, cans of tuna or something, if you buy like, you know, more than like 6 cans, it's just, yeah, Aldi's just amazing for bulk buying. I don't have an Aldi that's too close to me, but I would like to go visit one just so I can get some stock up on supplies. Did he really? Holy shit, Moose. Is that the first 115? I haven't been keeping up to date with MM. Higgly Wiggly. Wow, that's amazing. Yo, what's up, Ash? How you going, buddy? Oh, really, Kay? Okay. Next time I'm in Canberra, I have to stop by and have a gander. It's going great. I'm good, Ash. Can't complain. Can't complain. Oh shit, that was close. I thought he'd jump out there. Yo, what's up, Engine Nerd? How you going, man? Thank you so much for doing that, by the way, Ash. I've also cleared the invoice as well for you. Hopefully you saw that. Nah, it's all good, Ash. Thank you for doing that for me. Nah, all good, Ash. All good, all good. Yeah, it's so cozy. Finally sub 115. You mean sub 116, I'm guessing, Wizzy? I hope I can PB. Bless RNG, Wizzy, we don't get rock trolled. She just looks so comfy. I wish I had a bunny hood onesie. Actually, no, I don't. It looks so weird me wearing one. I've only got one onesie. It's a Hulk onesie, and it's super comfy. 116. Fuck, and a beast. You could, Lacrima. Could you imagine me wearing one though, Kappa? It's red in OG 1.0 Ocarina. I'm not sure if they patched it. Okay, I was going to say I'm not sure if they patched it in 1.1. But yeah, on 1.2 they censor it because apparently red blood's a little bit too realistic. Kappa B. Didn't get the kiss, rip. My PB for this 121.32 Papa rounds. I've got the true PB written in this top left-hand corner of the game feed. And the reason I've got it written is because that was my PB with another route. And so my PB with the current route is 121.43. And the route that I'm currently doing as well, believe it or not, is actually slower than what than my true PB route is, believe it or not. And you're probably wondering why I'm switching to a slower route. I feel more comfortable with it. I lose about 30 to 35 seconds, but I know in order to get my goal time, sub 120, I know it's possible with this slower route. And I just feel a bit better doing it because it means I'm going to get runs a bit further in and not just get to Spirit Hover and just get completely debated. Thank you, Wizzy. Let's hope so. Hopefully, Papa. It's never over till it's over. And by that, I mean Dorf. I mean, or Nanag, as I call it in my splits. Rod Nanag and Nanag. No Ganon. Yeah, that's exactly it, Lacrima. I just feel better going into it. Whereas before, I was like, okay, boat skip went well. Alright, Spirit Hover time, we'll rip. But now it's like, okay, Spirit Hover is just one less thing I gotta worry about. Ganon. Exactly, Berserker. Yo, what's up, Juki? How you going, mate? Congrats on your 4th place, by the way, in all dungeons, Juki. Fucking killing it, man. Whew. Yes. Okay. Whew. That fight was okay. Yo, what's up, Joey and Retro? How you doing? We didn't get completely wrecked there. Holy crap! We finally got a true PB in this category. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Okay. 32 seconds away from goal time. My goal time, if anyone's wondering, is sub 120. So I will take a 1:19:59 if it came to that. Obviously, I come back and beat it eventually, but for now, 1:20:31. No, I am. Thanks, guys. Phew. Getting closer though. We're getting closer. I really needed something like this to get me going with no I am again. But we finally got a true PB. Which means I can get rid of this. This true PB thing, gone. Because this is it. True PB right there, fellas. Thanks, Baker. Whew.